Let's talk cells at work. Okay, so this episode was about, well, heat stroke and the downsides it can have to your body. So keep yourself hydrated, kids. So this episode is basically about how heat stroke can affect the central nervous system and the immune system and all that, and how you should always keep yourself hydrated if you're out in hot weather. Because if you don't, apparently your immune system can't function as well, which enables it to get infected a lot easier. Case in point, at the start of this episode, we see the blood cells concentrating in the blood vessels to help reduce heat, which is something that they can do. And immediately we see white blood cells reporting they finally finished off the last of the pathogens, which means that there were other pathogens in the body, and there was a lot of them, and the immune system was kind of overwhelmed by them because of the heat. And we also learn at this point that the heat stroke is starting to set in and is causing the body to pass out and because whoever this person is didn't hydrate themselves properly enough. It's probably me that one time, because I've gotten heat stroke once before. I know how it feels. But to be fair, it wasn't entirely my fault. I was on a field trip, and the people in charge thought it would be a good idea to give everybody matching black t-shirts. So yeah, that was a thing. And then I passed out and I had to get a refillable water bottle. Not like on one of these, but yeah. I have had heat stroke. I know how it feels, and I know how bad it can be. So definitely I could relate to this episode right off the bat. I had a feeling of what would happen at this point. So it's around the time when the body runs out of fluids that a Bacillus cereus, a bacterium that's built to withstand higher levels of heat in the body, while at the same time being able to cause different types of food infections and that kind of thing, causes a bunch of allergic reactions and stuff like that, and kinds of food poisoning. And he basically toys with the white blood cell division until our main white blood cell eventually catches up to him, but because white blood cell is having a reaction to the heat stroke, is not at his fighting fittest, and is eventually defeated and dropped off a cliff. And this would be the part where he dies, except for this, which is that around that time, a transfusion comes in and basically injects fluids into the body so that the body can cool itself better, which not only helps the body cool off and readjust its cooling mechanisms and all that, but it also enables white blood cell to survive, and he easily catches up to a germ and defeats him. And that's really where the episode ends, and that's mostly the end of the first season, because there's only 2 more episodes left, but they're one part, so they're one episode split into 2 parts. So I will be reviewing both next week, so look out for that. But in the meantime, this was a good episode. It explained the downsides of heat stroke and why you should keep yourself hydrated, which is why I always carry one of these in my... Well, I just carry one of them. So yeah, you should always keep yourself hydrated, kids, or you're going to die. Mostly, you're probably if you don't keep yourself hydrated, you are eventually going to die. But just keep yourself hydrated. That's really the only moral you can take away from this video, is keep yourself hydrated or you will die. Because pretty much everything can kill you. I'm not kidding on that. Even breathing in oxygen is killing you slowly but surely, because oxygen can cause oxidation and different types of free radicals in your body, which can kill you fast, causes you to die faster, even though you can still live to be in your 70s and all that. But you can still die. But think about this. Just think about this for a second. 100% of people who have inhaled oxygen have died. Just think about that for a second. Death by oxygen is 100%. Not kidding. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And if you have seen this episode of Cells at Work, what did you guys think? Let's get a discussion going in the comment section down below or over on my Discord server, link in the description. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, hit that like and the subscribe button. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!